And good morning. I am leaving a little bit earlier than I did last time. About 7:10, 64 degrees. This is Florida winter for you in February. I forgot the last few times to introduce myself for anyone who's new to the channel. I'm She Fires, where I focus on self-defense content, mostly with the firearm, but I'm venturing out, sharing some other parts of my life. We're multifaceted individuals, right? So just taking you along as I walk in the shoes of a teacher as best I can after a 20-year career in IT. So these morning drives are just to kind of reflect on the previous day, what's coming up, what's coming around the corner later, and just spend some time, especially since I don't go live as much anymore. I'm just going to use this time just to vent and share and keep my lead foot at bay. But I wanted to say that one of the things that I did yesterday, at least twice a week, I tutor, and I just keep layering it on. Like, I have time to do that, but I'm at school anyway for another half an hour, so it just works out. I just cut my dismissal time short and tutor fourth graders in language arts. So we talk about inference and synonyms, antonyms, prefix, suffix, reading comprehension, context clues, like all those things, grammar, punctuation. Kids don't write anymore, and if they do, they write really messy. And I'm kind of anal when it comes to things like that. So I'm looking at grammar, I'm looking at your punctuation. Don't have floating letters, which means your letter should be on the line, okay? And it should be a complete sentence. And then we're working on like students talking, getting up in front of a class. I said, you're gonna be doing this more and more. Might as well start getting used to it. Mind you, I'm not a smoker. On my side note, I am not a smoker. I just got over being sick, and this is the remnants of it, so I apologize. But I am not a smoker, as someone asked. So I love this aspect, the language arts aspect, because we have to learn how to project and enunciate and use our words. And I feel like a lot of kids these days, they mumble or they speak really softly. They hold their head down when they're reading. And I'm trying to tell them, when you speak, put your head up, put your paper up, so it helps you put your head up as you're talking to people, especially to a group of people. And I asked the other day, I said, I was really shy when I was a young child. I said, am I shy right now? Do I show you that I'm shy? The whole class said, no. I'm like, oh. They did it all in like unison. But that took time. I mean, I took Toastmasters, if anyone knows what that is. And I purposely took speech classes so that I have to write and compose my words properly and then to present it to my class. So it's not something that I enjoyed doing, but I forced myself to do it. I forced myself to do it because it was important for me to get a job where at that time I wanted to, be part of leadership. And you have to be able to communicate your message to people and clearly, and for people to respect you. And so I forced myself to work on it. I never really got comfortable, honestly, until I started becoming a teacher. Like, you're just thrown to the wolves, literally, because they're watching everything you say. If you say something funny, they'll laugh at you or they'll correct you. And you have to be prepared. You have to have your words clear and concise because they're looking to you for the answer. And I feel that I've been really pushed without even knowing to challenge my communication skills, and I enjoy it. This road is so bumpy. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. One of the things I realized I'm not very good at is like putting in my grades. I always wanted to be a teacher where I'm putting in my grades timely. I'm grading papers. You get the pink or red pen out and you're like, no, this is wrong, and you correct it, you mark it up. I always liked that idea. But now that I'm a teacher, it's so time consuming. I think because I have so many students, and there are tools now that will grade your paper, but you still have to input it into another system. It's not seamless. It doesn't like integrate. So once they take their test, I still have to plug it in into another software. And I don't know if that's the school, if there's a better way, but I've been slacking from that aspect. I'm really bad. If I found anything that I'm bad at being a teacher, it's entering my grades timely. I hope you're enjoying these videos, these morning drive chats. It actually allows me time to reflect and express myself, even if it's to myself, even if it's to you. Oh, how nice is that? Let me show you. Oh my goodness, see, I get distracted. Anyway, that's all I want to share with you this morning. We're already at mid-February. March, April, May, 3 more months. And we're riding all the way through the end of May. Is Memorial Day weekend, is that at the end of the month, or is it 1 week before? I need to check, because sometimes it differs. I'm gonna check. Not that I have any plans. But I will share really quickly, I solidified my plans for Las Vegas for the women's, the annual National Women's Range Day, sponsored by GOA and Empowered 2A. I'm one of the Florida coordinators. I'm one of the coordinators based in Florida. And so we're doing our next event in Las Vegas. Last year, which was the inaugural year, we did it in Dallas, Texas. And this time it's going to be out in Las Vegas. So that should be fun. The thought of flying. I tried to get nonstop as best I could. I got nonstop going, but on the way back, I do have to change planes in Houston. But I appreciate you watching. Please do hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts on these videos. Don't know. Sometimes I have like, oh yeah, maybe I should mention that. Other times it's just whatever my thoughts are for that day. But I do appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.